Hi, we're with Cari Wolverton. She is from the Tom Sargent Safety Center, and she's here to talk about medicine storage and what are your options.
Hi everybody, my name's Cari Wolverton. I am the Safety Center Coordinator for the Tom Sargent Safety Center at Dornbecker, and we're going to talk today about some options for locking up medications. We have a variety of different cabinet locks as well as some specific medication storage options. These guys are called spring-loaded cabinet locks and latches. The way that these work, if you had a drawer like this, you would attach this little tongue to the inside, put the hook that it catches on up here. Both of these would attach in there, and then you click it down, and when you put your finger in, you push down, and then it would open the drawer or cabinet just like that. So these are a great option for families that do not have hardware on the outside of their cabinets to attach anything to, but they do not work super well if you have a very thick lip on the front, because you have to be able to get your finger in there to push the latch down. So that's one option. These ones also are great for the younger kids. Once the children are a little bit older and they watch you do it a few times, sometimes they can figure that out, so then we kind of move on to other options. These are cabinet slide locks. These work on your cabinets if you have knobs or handles that are relatively close together and can be caught in the distance between these two. And this just slides over the front of the cabinet and then squeezes shut to secure the cabinet, and then to unlock it, you just squeeze on both sides and pull. So again, this is going to be a great option for a younger child that doesn't have a lot of reach and a lot of dexterity to be able to pull that open. It's relatively easy to get on and off, so it's pretty parent friendly as well. These guys here are actually probably my favorites, just in terms of the versatility that they offer. They can be on knobs or handles that can be a whole variety of distances apart. These straps here are fully adjustable, so you have a lot of options in terms of the distance between the handles or knobs that you're attaching to. And then this one also requires two hands really to unlock. You have to push a button here and here at the same time to be able to release the latch, and that tends to be something that's a little bit more difficult for the kiddos to do. This guy comes in a 2-pack, and this one is $4. These guys are $3 for 3. These guys are also $4 for 2. And then for all of these options, these are pretty standard. This is a great option for older children who've already figured out some of these other options, or for families, again, that don't have any hardware on the outside. They are magnetic locks that pop up to activate, and then you attach them to the inside of the cabinet with the pop up. And then there's a magnet that you hold on the outside of the cabinet that will release that lever down and allow you to open. So you just kind of secure this up high somewhere where the child can't find it, and then that will keep the doors from being able to be opened at all. This also might be an option for some of those older children who are trying to get into cabinets. This would be a way to secure those in a manner that would be very difficult for them to open. And then finally, I also grabbed our custom fit all-purpose strap. This is a great one for families that have odd configurations of their cabinets, where they might only have one cabinet, so they don't have two things to stick it to, or there's just strange dimensions or things like that. This cabinet latch will stick on both sides and can be a barrier for a younger child. They do have a squeeze on the side that's a release, and they are going to be a little bit easier for the older kids to figure out. So again, this would be an option for a younger kiddo. But when we're talking about older kiddos, we talk about intentional ingestions. Unfortunately, that is a growing problem in our society. Kids are very impulsive. Teenagers, from suicidal ideation to action, is under 5 minutes in a lot of those instances. And so if we have our medications locked up ahead of time, we're putting a barrier in place that's going to help slow that process down and hopefully keep kids a lot safer. This medication bag comes in 2 different sizes. There's a small size and a large size. This guy's 20, the large size is 25 of this same style. And then we also have a medication lock box that's $20. This is great. It fits lots and lots of medications in here. It's a great size. It can be put in an upper cabinet when it's locked with combinations so that adults are really the only ones who can access that. These medication bags are great for travel. They're good for the younger kiddos. If you do have an older child that is at risk for intentional ingestion and they are committed, these can be cut into with scissors or knives. So I do also have a style in this large size that's made out of a Kevlar material that cannot be cut or cut into in any way. So there's a lot of different options for different family situations. For younger kids, we want to make sure that those medications are stored up and out of the way in a place where the child cannot get access to them throughout. And then again, as we get older, we're talking about 8 to 15-year-olds in that age range who might be going through a tough time and act impulsively. It's a great idea to have even your over-the-counter medications locked up in a safe place where only an adult can distribute them or hand them out when needed. And then that's a preventative measure that will help keep kids safer.
So Cari, when would you say, let's say I'm a new mom and I just had a child, when would be the best time to start getting into or buying all this locks? And
so we would love to see you right around the time that baby starts crawling. So once they're mobile, they're going to start getting into everything. They're going to start pulling themselves up on cabinets and drawers, so they're going to be able to pull those things open. That age, they're very curious and they have no judgment, so they'll get into anything they can find. So that time, for most babies, that's somewhere between 6 and 12 months. They're starting to be mobile, is a great time to start thinking about child-proofing or safety equipping your home in all of the different areas that you might need.
So child safety caps, do they work? Are they really going to be child-proof?
Child safety caps are not child-proof. They are child-resistant, but there are definitely children who are clever enough or dexterous enough to be able to remove the safety caps that come on medications, both the prescription bottles and over-the-counter medications. Those are not enough to keep a child out of a medication.
Okay. Is there a website or anywhere that maybe parents can visit that you know of?
Absolutely. There is a website called safekids.org/medicine safety. Is it just medicine? Medicine safety. And safekids.org/medicine safety is a fabulous resource for medication resources for keeping kids safe. And it has a lot of great statistics on there. You're also welcome to visit us. We're the Tom Sargent Safety Center. We're here in the lobby at Dornbecker, Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 3:30, and we have a whole range of home safety products, as well as everything that you see here available during those times.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and we'll probably have you another time to talk about medicine safety.
I would love to. Thanks so much, Fiorella. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Cari.